Hello, everybody. TheBloodfather here, bringing a new Minecraft series in a very long time. I've been out of the modded Minecraft for quite a while now, and I figured what better way than the Ultimate Quest Pack. From what I understand about this pack is it has all sorts of mods in it, as well as a lot of quests in the HQM book. So what we're going to do, first I'm going to name my world. I'm going to go ahead and call it mine. My epic adventure. Game mode survival. Biomes of plenty. I love that one. And there. Random numbers. Go ahead and create world. I will be back as soon as this loads up. And we will get started. Alright, and we're back. And just waiting for things to load up a little bit. Looks like we got a nice little starting zone. Got some cows over there. What is that? Acadia. So just like in all series, we're going to start with punching wood, but first, let's check out the quest book. Alright, you have been brought into this world for one purpose, to be the servant of the creator. The creator has created this world, but he hasn't got enough energy to give it a purpose. If you create for him what he wants, you shall be rewarded. You should be well rewarded, and on top of that, you should have a wonderful world full of cool contraptions. Build this empty world into a combination of industry, magic, and nature. Explore every corner and every possibility in this world, and make the creator happy. Remember, this task is appointed to you, and if you do not find a way, no one will. All right. So you can see by the little list here, this thing's got some quests in it. So naturally, start with the very first selection. Okay, it looks like that's for reputation. So to start, you need to make a wooden pickaxe. And then it looks like it's just your basic vanilla start off, except for, I think right here, that looks like the Applied Energistics quartz grinder. Death is bad. Of course I've died 0 times. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with this. And go ahead and start by chopping wood, punching wood. Now, for those who might be curious, I do have Vein Miner installed, more so for beginning purposes and recording purposes. That way, then I'm not spending a lot of time gathering my resources and stuff like that. But once we get a fair infrastructure of resources, then I will be getting rid of Vein Miner or shutting it off and using strictly the stuff that I get. So let's go ahead. Crafting table. 2, 3. Build our pickaxe first for the quest. Let's get these books out here. Put that one there. Put that there. And we'll go ahead and get an axe going. Alright, so let's see. That one's completed. Rewards is 2 apples, a quarter of a heart, reward bag, and I believe this is for reputation. Tables. Okay, so that's the Tinker's Construct stuff. Alright, so now that we've done that part, let's go ahead and see what we got in our reward bag. Charcoal! Yay! So that'll actually come in handy. So I guess since we're right here by the side of this hill, go ahead and come up here, get some stone, basic starting off with Minecraft. And we will go ahead and make our cobblestone tools. voila. Set these in the order I like them in. I'll go ahead and use this one first. Bam. Okay, so this one is complete. Wow, we get a banana smoothie out of this. Okay, let's get some good food going on here. Um, Novice killer, kill 15 zombies and 10 skeletons. Okay, now it wants us to get our basic materials going. So that's gonna be iron, copper, and tin. So, um, let me. Oh, there's a village on the other side over there. Hmm. Let's climb up here real quick and see what this part of the world has to offer. Ah, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. There we go. And obviously, I'm not very good at the whole parkour thing. So let's see here. Yep, we got a nice little village off in the distance over there. Fortified village at that. Nice. I like that. And I may end up taking it over from them here later on if I find me another village, or I might just capture them all and enslave them. But for now, we'll go ahead and use this hill here. Since we know there's a village over there, we'll go ahead and use this as our starting area for digging down. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and dig my basic little tunnel. Go ahead and get up some resources, and I will be back as soon as I've gathered up a decent amount of stuff. See you in a minute. All right, and we're back. All right. Turned out to be, I mean, it wasn't a grand adventure. As you can see here, I got some iron, some copper, and some tin. Uh, Ended up having to stop there because I can't go any further without an iron pickaxe. So I figured I would stop, go ahead and start getting some of this stuff smelted up. I am going to need some iron, and we need at least one of each for the quest. So let's go ahead and use that charcoal that I got earlier. Oh, wrong one. So we'll pop 4 in there. And once those ones are done smelting up, there's my one for the quest. And then we'll do 3 more for my pickaxe and go ahead and throw 1 copper and 1 tin in there. And then the rest we'll just go ahead and do iron. That way then I get my iron smelted up so I can continue my little excavation down. Something else I do need to go do is throw that up there, grab that. Oh, I still needed one more piece. Oh well. I am gonna need to go get some wood. I am gonna need to go break some grass so that I can start getting a little farm going. I was looking a little bit ahead in the quest book, and I'll show because I believe the next one is making bread. So there's that. We'll go ahead and throw those in there. All right. So in the quest book, basic metals gives. Oh, look, they give us a seed, some bone meal, and another quest reward or a reward bag. So the next one would be food. So yeah, it does want us to make bread. And it looks like you got the crescent hammer here, the wrench here. I did not go out during the nighttime, and I actually think it is still nighttime out there to kill anything just yet. I was more focused on trying to get my iron and stuff like that, so I could get some armor, some a better sword, the works. So we'll go ahead and throw these back in there. Put you in there. I'm gonna wait until I have better storage or more storage before I start opening these up. We'll go ahead and put that up there. Just have one more pickaxe in here I'm going to use. I need that, that, and this. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and craft 1 iron pickaxe. Voila. And that's going to be mainly for um, all the high-end ores. We'll go ahead and grab 1 bucket. And if I happen to see any sheep, we'll go ahead and get some shears so I can make me a bed here in a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to keep all this extra stuff on me. And let's go see what it looks like outside. I did go ahead and put stairway here, or stairs here, and I'll be doing the same going down. I generally do this anytime I do a mine shaft. I had to get four down. That way, then it's a lot easier for me to get up and down. Go ahead and just break this. All I have to do is walk straight. All right, so let's get some seeds. Well, that didn't give me nothing. Let's try again. Nothing. All right, well, kill you and you. Oh, whoa. Hello there, mister. You're gonna end up killing me, aren't you? Yep, I'm out of here. Run, Forrest. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Um, yeah. Let's go get some food. That's something else I forgot to grab. Let's grab some food. But of course, we don't have any armor, and that dude hit hard. Let's go ahead and drink our smoothie, which didn't really do much. Okay. Um, apples only give half. So this is gonna be fun. Does this one have Pam's Harvest Craft in it? Yes, it does. Okay, I hadn't fully explored this one all that much, but I do know how to do some of it, and of course with NEI, like look at all them beautiful sandwiches, jelly, and oh, it's gonna be wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna throw that stuff up there. Okay, so I'm gonna make this attempt again. I'm gonna go gather up some trees or some wood, try to find some more seeds, maybe go ahead and get some of these Botania flowers, and maybe even go ahead and finish my mining down there, try to get some resources up, and I will be back here in just a little bit. Okay, and real quick, we are back. So I was trying to do a little bit. Oops, I completely fell. Pickaxe. I was doing a little bit of exploring and ended up finding another village. This one's actually quite a bit bigger than the other one. This is the one that was closer to our little starter area. So, and this one got hit with a oops, zoom in too far. This one got hit with an AE2 meteor, which I thought was pretty cool. So I was exploring around a little bit, and there's all sorts of stuff over in this one. It makes it just a little bit dangerous. You got the sewage. I have been gathering up a lot of these crops. Um, there was a baddie in here. Oh no, just the guard now. Oh yeah, there's a nice little cave system right underneath this place, which I thought was pretty awesome. And one of the best ones I saw was just around the corner over here, the top here. Oh, also, I got me my iron sword, and I got a steel sword, as well as this stop worm. That's for pneumatic craft. Not quite sure what that is. Use it as a security station. Okay. This is what I thought was awesome. Come over here, drop down here. Bam. I mean, look at that. Ow. I mean, isn't that beautiful? You know, just a nice open area. So I am going to explore the other one just to see what it has compared to this one. And chances are I may take this place over as my base. Um, tear a bunch of this stuff down, kind of build up around it. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do anything about this meteor here that fell just yet. But it did take a huge chunk out of this, and I'm gonna need that when we want to get into applied energistics later on. But overall, I mean, it's really big, and it'd make a nice, especially with all these walls here already. We just rebuild them to connect them like around over here, and fix the openings in the gates, make sure everything's lit up. You get the nice hilltop there. I can see myself building a castle up on top of there. Have my farms. a lot of cool stuff. So I'm going to. It is nighttime, so I'm probably going to head back to my area real quick, unload my inventory, see if my iron is done smelting, and if so, I'm going to go ahead and craft me up some armor and get that killing quest out of the way. So we'll be back. Ooh, that is beautiful. I did not even see that before. See, this is a really good spot. I really like this spot. And of course, one of the biggest downsides to this is I mean, you do have the guards, which is another reason why I'm going to need some armor because they do pack a punch and they got quite a bit of health on them. And that's brought to you by the Witchery mod. Yeah, I see you over there, buddy. That's a really cool feature that I like about that is the actually giving guards in towns, other than the standard vanilla iron golems, gives you a nice little twist to it. You can't just slay an entire village, like you normally would, because now you got guards and all that you have to think about. And it looks like I'm gonna be getting some of my kills in early, except for that archer dude off in the background over there. So I can't run because I'm hungry. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. Had a little mishap over there. Let's go ahead and pop that there. I did find me some wool, as you saw on my way back. I don't know if you guys saw them or not. There were quite a bit of sheep in the area, so I went ahead and harvested some of them for their wool so that I can make a bed so that we could just sleep through the night. Which actually, things bugging out. Let's go ahead and make one right now. Three across, a bed. And right there, and go ahead and go to sleep. So I will be back here in a little bit after I've explored the other side, got me some armor made, and we'll see where we go from there. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, and we're back. And it's been a lot of fun here lately off camera. As you can see, I finally dug all the way down there, placed my stairs. This actually goes all the way to Y level 5, which is right at where bedrock starts. So that will help with all the mining. Also, I got a bunch of extra stuff. I got more of this stop worm for pneumatic craft. I got some steel shears, axes, leggings, boots, a crowbar, coal coke, all sorts of good stuff. Me, yeah, let me come up here real quick and I'll show you why. Oh, and it's nighttime. Get sort of prepared just to be on the safe side. There we go. Okay, so let me access my map. I did a bunch of exploring. I was just kind of curious if, maybe this area we're at wasn't where I wanted to start off. There was maybe some new area that I might want to go to. And on my journey, I started going south. A lot of cool biomes and all that stuff. I discovered a desert village, which I thought was really cool. And then I started continuing over this way. I found this really cool looking mountain here, which later on we will end up going and checking that out once I have better mobility. Found a couple more meteorites or AE2 meteors. Came all the way over here and I spotted this off in the distance. So I went and checked this out. This is actually a fully intact village. The terrain did not mess it up, not one bit, like some of the others that I've seen. And I thought that one was really cool. Well, by this point, I mean, I'm getting hungry and all that stuff. These villages really did save me in terms of hunger. Um, but I ended up going up north. Lots of oil in the distance, so we will end up utilizing some of that oil pretty good. Sand and all that stuff, a nice little desert biome there. I kept going north, and I found this one, which I thought was pretty funny because right next to a volcano, and then it's literally right on the border between a savanna and a desert biome. And I thought this one was pretty cool too. Well, then I decided it was time to go ahead and come back. Climbed over all these mountains and all that, and all the way back to my base. So, what I've determined that I want to do is I want to take this village over first. Um, Go ahead and get our infrastructure, get some of our ore processing going and stuff like that. Then eventually, I will come over to this one and take it over. And then what I plan on doing is building this wall exactly how it is already and just connect them together and make one giant village. Um, and I'll either try to get villagers to spawn again. I could go to couple of these other villages later on, capture some of them, bring them back to my village, make them, you know, live here, so to speak, and we'll make this my giant kingdom, so to speak. Um, so that's pretty much all I've been doing. Go ahead and block this off, so just in case some monsters want to come in. I had previously recorded a bit of this segment, but for some reason the video file was not wanting to work right. So let me show you where we're at so far. This one. Okay. So I did make the bread on camera. I just don't have the footage now, and I'm sorry for that. To anybody who doesn't know how to make bread, this one. You just take the wheat and put it across like that. 3 wheat equals 1 piece of bread. And you can actually take this, pop it into a furnace with like that. And what this will do, this is thanks to I want to say Pam's Harvest Craft is the one that came up with this, giving you more use out of your bread. Uh, yep, Pam's Harvest Craft, and you get toast out of it. Which I thought that was really interesting back when I first started playing around with that mod, because you can make your bread, and of course it has the I want to call it the hunger overhaul. I think pretty much the more you eat something, the less it will heal your hunger for over time. So you can't eat the same food over and over again. You have to eat different food. So bouncing between the breads is a good way, especially in the beginning stages. Another one is like with your carrots. Now they have a low nutritional value. They only, oops, let's put that on my hotbar real quick. Oh, since I'm full hunger, it's not going to show me. But I believe this only does half a heart or half a haunch of food. But if you take, do I have any? Oh yeah, it's right there. You need total 3 pieces of stone, make a pressure plate, and 1 stone on top of the pressure plate, you make a juicer. Well, if you take that juicer, pop it, carrots, any type of fruitish type thing, along with carrots and other things, you make juice, which is actually a little bit better than just the carrot alone. It'll actually give you a little bit more. And what we can do is show the uses for this. Obviously, you make eggnog, salad dressing, all sorts of good stuff. You use it to make smoothies with a snowball. Fruit punch is sugar and fruit. Cranberry juice, a little bit of honey and the cranberries with the juicer. Then if you get further down, you got your carrot juice, melon juice, apple juice, all sorts of stuff. Any type of the fruits you can get a juice out of, which will actually help you out with a variety. Like the apples are another good way. The more apples I have, I can turn those into juice too, and I can bounce between carrot and apple juice. And I'm kind of curious if they have. Yes, they do. I may end up making one of these. This is from the Spice of Life. This is called the Lunchbox. And to make one of these, it's 1, 2 weighted plates. So that's what, 6 iron bars to make one of these. I think I got that. No, I have 5. No, I have enough. So we're going to go ahead and make that now. So 1, 2, 3. 3 makes a lunchbox. Now what you could do with this, if you open it, you could place food in here. And then if you shift click it, it'll open it and you can actually use that. It will use the best first, but if the best food first, so you could have like a whole stack of bread and toast and like carrot juice and apple juice. You can have all that in there. Well, if the diminishing return is less than what you would get for something else, it's going to use that other item versus constantly using like toast or anything like that, which is real handy, especially on long journeys or if you're down in the caves and you need food. Because you could store what 1, 2, 3. You could store 6 different types of foods in here, so that's a huge upside. And then of course they have the lunch bag, which is just made out of paper, and I believe this one holds 3, if I remember right. So there's something cool to use there. So going back to the quest, we're going to do the grindstone real quick. But I did unlock a few on farmer. Obviously the wheat, and it wanted me to make bread and all that. I had collected quite a bit of eggs while on my journey, and some pork while on my journey. So those ones are already completed and collected, and the reward bags are sitting in this chest. I got a bunch of good reward bags. So there. One more thing to point out is this mod pack, AgriCraft, has AgriCraft in it, which is why I was tearing down grass left and right trying to get more seeds, and I was having 0 luck. And so I got curious and I looked in here, and sure enough, it has AgriCraft. So pretty much what this is, it's seed crossbreeding. So like you start with, let's see here, in order to get, let's say like I need sugarcane seeds. Well, that's a little bit different. Used. I think this one I can actually make. Here we go. We'll go with poppy, I think. See, I don't know. Excuse me. Some of this seems weird, but pretty much you would use crops, and pretty much you'd have like, let's use this example. Let's say you put carrots here, put potatoes here, you grow them up using those crops, and then you would put crops in the center in between them, but you would use 2 crops. And so you'd place one down and crisscross them, and there's a chance that these 2 can crossbreed together and make a different seed, which we will be getting into all that. I haven't exactly done much with AgriCraft since playing Regrowth Modpack, so it's been a good long while. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do this quartz grindstone so we can get that going. So if we look in here, grindstone, 1 grindstone. Okay, so you need 1 wood wheel or wood gear, 1, 2, 3 smooth stone, 2 cobblestone, and 3 quartz. And I actually have everything right here. So we're going to start off by making the gear. Then we're going to take that and put it there. Put 2 of those there. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Quartz grindstone. And we'll set that one right there. Now, this is the interface for it. I have been saving up a few of my ores, and you can place them in there. Unfortunately, there's one more thing you have to craft, because right now this is not going to do anything until you make the crank for it. Let's make that, and if I remember right, it's all the way over, all the way down. Yep, wooden crank. And this little guy, shift click it on there, and voila. Then all you do is sit here with a very, very long process, turning the crank handle around. And if you look in here, as you can see right here, I got 2 iron dust. So we're at 17 right now. Keep twisting it and twisting it. I think it's 3 rotations, maybe a little bit more. There we go. This is pretty much to help you double your ore output, because you could take this dust, oops, use. 1 dust equals 1 bar. So essentially, for each ore you're getting, you're doubling your output. So for 1 ore, you're getting 2 bars out of it. And for early game, this is extremely helpful. But it's also painstaking, takes forever. Because you pretty much, especially if you have a lot of different ores, you're sitting here just pretty much holding down your mouse button, doing absolutely nothing else but turning the crank and grinding your ores down into dust. And there are other methods available that we can use to do this later on. So here we go. We completed this quest, and it's going to give us some fried chicken, some iron ore, and reward bag. Go ahead and claim all that. A place to call home. Okay, so this one we already completed since we had made this. I made a bed. Don't remember if I had already shown that on camera or not. But I did make a bed to make some things a little bit easier. So we got a place to call home. It's going to give us some ginger chicken, half a heart, and another reward pack. So we'll go ahead and claim that. And we move on to a bunch of other good stuff. Bigger chest wants us to make 1 copper chest. Reading glasses. Not quite sure what that's for, to be honest. Bees to make a scoop. The oops, wrong button. Lexica Botania. This is the book for Botania, and this is to make Thaumonomicon, which is used for Thaumcraft. Before I get too much into all that stuff, I want to make sure that I have some decent ores and got myself an established base and all that going. So all that's left, this is almost complete actually, since I already made my iron armor. And that's just to make a golden apple, which will give us banana split, lava, and a diamond. Oh, nice. Oh, and another thing is if you hover over these, it tells you unlocks quests elsewhere. A lot of these will actually start unlocking some of these other deals in here. Like I unlocked Power to the People, which it wants us to create an inverted light. That's going to take some time. So, let me cut here real quick and look at my timer to see how much time we have. I'll see, maybe we can go ahead and maybe start getting some of these other ones done and figure out where to go from there. We'll be right back. Alright guys, looks like that is actually all the time that we have left for episode 1 of the Ultimate Quest Pack. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to like the video. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. I do check them quite often. And yeah, look forward to more videos coming out. Some of these, my progression may be a little bit slow since I've been out of modern Minecraft. It's going to take me a little bit to get back into it. Of course, I'm going to do my research and all that so that I'm not a complete goof on camera. However, I do want to kind of do this in a somewhat tutorial fashion. That way, then people who's never played modded Minecraft before or anything like that can still learn with me. So once again, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to know when I pop more videos up into the channel. And everybody, have a good day.